Hi everyone and welcome back. So today you can see we have a Sonic the Hedgehog item. We do have a Dr. Eggman collectible figurine and I wanted to show you all what's inside because I was really excited to get this item. So on the front you can see it's got like the classic Sonic blue colouring in the background. We have the Sonic the Hedgehog logo and we have what is actually inside with a picture of Eggman on the front. And this figure is a 7+. It will contain like smaller items and things like that, so always be wary of that. On the sides we can see again Sonic the Hedgehog with a picture of Dr. Eggman and just again what the item is. We have the Sonic logo on all sides, so it is very cool. And on the back here we can see again Sonic the Hedgehog, a little bit of a description about what it is, a little picture of the figure inside and more about Eggman. So as you can see down here is a Sega product and it was part of the Loot gaming set, but I thought it was a really cool item and I wanted to share it with you all. So we're going to open up the box and we can see how everything comes packaged. So we're just going to remove the figure itself. As you can see the box is empty, so we'll pop that to one side. The figure itself does come in a lot of plastic, as you can see, just to keep it nice, snug and secure. It is clipped in with these little poppers. They come off quite easily. And then we can get straight to the figure. So we do have like a little invisible bar here. I'll get to that in a moment. If we take the figure itself out, it is quite heavy. It's got some really cool designs on it. It's like a cartoon version of Eggman, as you can see, with his mustache being so big. Like I say, it is quite a heavy character, so I will be quite surprised if this stick actually holds up. But as you can see, it's got some amazing detail on it. So if we start at the top, we can see the goggles, we can see the paint jobs pretty well. There's no like mixed paint on the actual figure's head itself. We have some glasses, we have the red shading on his nose, and we have a big pearly white smile there, and like I say, this huge moustache from side to side. We have the iconic Eggman like red and yellow jumpsuit. Again, the painting's pretty good. There are a few little tiny missed bits, but nothing too bad. And again, this wraps around to the back. You can see the little buckles, and then we do also have the little machine that he does fly around in. We can see that this visor here is kind of like a transparent blue. You can see through it slightly. You can see all the controls on the inside. It just gives it a nice little touch. We do have the white and grey with the little details on it and the little like warning signs on the back. So really cool. Our little like jet engines, as if he was going to move forward, like smoke would come out. So really cool figure. Like I say, it is quite heavy, and as you can see, it's fairly big as well. So yeah, really happy with the quality of that. And then what else we get in the pack is the stand. So if you look at the stand, it's just a circle platform. As you can see though, it has got textures on it, and it's got like the checkered floor that is quite iconic for Sonic the Hedgehog. He always runs on like a checkered grass kind of thing, and then underneath you can see here is the brown as well, which is again very similar to the floor in Sonic. It just gives it that kind of game feel, which is really nice. And I do really like that some of these are textured and some of them are like a plastic. So yeah, really cool. We do have a little scuff mark. It kind of looks like a little bit of pen, to be honest, but that should come off fairly easily. But yeah, that's the platform that we have for them. And then finally, the last thing that was in the packaging is this invisible like stand. Now these are quite common in certain anime figures when your anime character's doing a pose and things like that. They just help your character to stand on the platform. So as you can see, they do have like little indents, so we just got to make sure that we pop them in the right way. So there is a little lift there, so we're just going to pop those in. They are normally quite stiff, just to keep the character up. They are normally quite stiff, so they do take a little bit of a push. And then we do also have our Eggman, and you can see there's a little hole at the bottom there where he will pop onto the figure, and we just make sure we get that the right way. It shouldn't be so bad, but like I said, they are a little difficult, so just bear with me a minute. Let's try it the other way around. Let's try putting it on Eggman first, that might make things a little easier. Right guys, sorry for the delay. I have cut it a little bit there just to try and get it all together. It was very difficult. I have actually managed to get the two pieces together. I don't know if you can see though here, it's not actually quite in the figure properly. The little lisp that's in the figure where it's meant to clip to hasn't really been done properly, so it doesn't clip very well. And as you can see, it did take some real force to actually get the character on there, and I'll show you in a minute how like not secure it is. So this is what it would look like on your shelf. You can see he's like flying along. It looks like he's hovering above the ground, which is resemblant to the game, which is really cool. And once together, he does actually stand up on his own, so he will be able to go on like a bookshelf or like a figurine shelf or things like that. And it is a really cool piece. I would just be a little bit wary because it doesn't take much of a wiggle for me to actually get it out, and like I say, it does take quite a force to get it back in. So the stand itself isn't great, and like I say, it is because the lisp inside there hasn't been printed. It doesn't look like too well, so it doesn't fit in there as snug as it does in the stand. But overall, I do think the figure is really cool. I love the Sonic franchise, so I'm so happy to have this in my collection. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you like Sonic 2, if this is a figure that you'd have in your collection, because I'd really love to know. So thanks so much for watching everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!